Give me a chicken parmesan.
Right, they're probably the most American people we've ever.
I don't know. Just thinking of those last names, I'm like, give me some veal scallopini. I don't even know what that is.
They just turn into Mario and Luigi like immediately.
Of course we have to leave as soon as I get an Italian boyfriend.
You know, I still don't understand what he does for a living.
He gathers coins from the air by jumping on mushrooms. What's so hard to understand?
Hey, Meg, let's go a two-player. I got the Luigi here, huh?
Hey, Meg! Mario said you were into a weird stuff.
Welcome
Welcome.
to another episode of Itchy Sweater Podcast.
Yeah.
We are your humble servants, John and Wayne Gacy.
You better be Wayne, because I don't want to be known as Wayne. There's only one Wayne I want to be known as, and that's Wayne Brady.
Ooh.
Is Wayne Brady going to have to choke a bitch?
We had a conversation about that at work.
Wayne Brady?
Yeah, because we were talking about that segment, about how he actually didn't want to say bitch.
No way.
Yeah, he actually didn't want to say that.
Really?
Yeah, he was like,
He's
is
just
there
a nice
anything else
guy.
I could say? Like, can I say young lady or something like that? I think he was thinking about his daughter. He didn't want his daughter hearing him say bitch or something like that. So he was like, is there anything else I can say?
Dave Chappelle was like, no!
Yeah.
Say it, bitch!
He probably called him a bitch before he said
I
it.
was going to say he probably used the other word that I can't say, but yes. Yeah, knowing Dave Chappelle, he probably did.
Oh, most likely.
Damn.
Yeah. But like, yeah, we were just talking about how like Wayne Brady like came out. I don't know if he came out as gay or bisexual, or if he did it all.
I could see either one if he really is.
Yeah.
You know what he might be is it metrosexual? Is he,
That's just somebody who like cares about their looks.
Yeah, it's a straight dude with a gay guy's taste, something like that.
That's what some people say. I think it's
Yeah.
just like you just like to groom yourself. But
He's just a good looking dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he kind of had like flowery body language. So I was like,
Oh,
I
he
guess that kind of
does.
makes sense.
He does.
Yeah, so I was like, to each his own.
Yeah.
But today, there's a reason I said what I said in the beginning. Not Wayne Brady, but John Wayne Gacy.
I was Wayne Brady.
Because we did a episode a while ago about last meals. Like people on death row and with the type of last meals they had. Some were
sir.
just absolutely outrageous. Some were literally nothing.
There's an option on here.
Yeah. And we decided to go have a tier list for the last meals that we had. So all of the ones that were on that list are on here. Mm-hmm. So I don't think there's going to be any like honorable mentions or anything like that. But
Yeah,
they're all...
I think we're good.
Yeah, they're all accounted for. And I have the descriptions. So we'll read off again what they had. And we will go from the very top tier. S says, I know you a murderer, but you got good taste. After that is solid meal. Then you got this for your last meal. All right, I guess. And then you got electric chair, literally.
Literally.
That's the bottom of the list. That's the worst.
Death, straight up death for you.
Yeah, just like why. So, you ready to go? Start off?
Let's freaking do it.
All right, let's do it how we do it,
With
left to right.
With my favorite one. Oh, wait, but we are the authority.
We are the authority.
No questions.
Nope.
Do not chime in. We don't
chime
care.
in.
We don't care about what you think.
Literally say nothing.
Just don't even. You starting to type stuff right now? Just stop it.
Yeah, just don't.
Save it for the end.
I wonder if I hit that. Oh, it actually went away. Okay. There was an ad there. You know how you hit X sometimes and then another ad pops up in another window?
That's how they get you. It's like the enter button is moved. You want to close this? Yes.
Yeah,
enter.
close 10 apps.
You know how they say, was it on TED too? Everything leads to black porn.
Everything. Well, I need to know where that is because every freaking thing on porn is white.
Yeah, that's true.
Where's that at?
Damn
But
it, Jason Love, you need to make your presence known.
Yeah, they have to make a ebony like a category. Why you have to have a category? Just give me black people.
Black porn. Just give me that black porn.
I want porn ebony always. When you hit Pornhub,
You know what?
I want it all black people.
It might save if you don't use your private incognito mode.
Oh yeah.
It might save.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try it though.
It's a little risky.
It is risky.
Yeah. But anyway, first off, we got John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
Now this guy was an absolute degenerate.
Was he the clown?
Yes.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Absolute degenerate. And unfortunately, he's from a state right next to mine. So John Wayne Gacy was put to death in Illinois by lethal injection at age of 52. He was sentenced to death for rape and 33 counts of murder. For his last meal, he requested 12 fried shrimp, a bucket of original recipe KFC, French fries, and a pound of strawberries.
I think last time we did this, we were fixated on the pound of strawberry.
Yeah. Because, like, all that, sure, it's a lot. But a pound of strawberries.
I think this
that's
was
a
the
lot
one,
of strawberries.
I think this was the one where we said, with all the grease and everything, imagine being the person that cleans them up.
Yeah, like the what is it, mortician?
Mortician.
Or court? Yeah. Ugh.
Imagine being, I think it's the mortician. Imagine being that person and cleaning them up and all that nasty oil inside and all the strawberries backing them up and all that protein from the chicken and
seeing digested food would
gross.
probably gross me out already.
I wouldn't want to see it. But
I wonder if they wait to like clean the person out after, or like do they wait if he has to? Well, he has to go directly to the electric chair after he's done, right? Or the lethal injection chair after he's done.
I don't remember.
So they don't have to like wait till they take a poo. So that
they ain't gonna wait on me. I'll tell you that right now. Hey,
yeah, you're gonna be immediately after.
Let me get that. Let me get that plate going right now. Give me that bucket. Let me just sit on the bucket.
All right, let me make the mortician's job a little easier.
All right, I'm good. Let's go.
Play-Doh Lemire, baby.
Play-Doh. Going off of this, though, I mean, I love everything in that meal.
Yeah, everything in it is good. I wouldn't eat all of it, but
I'm kind of torn because, yes, I know you're a murderer, but you got good taste is where it needs to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm also at this for your last meal? Okay, I guess.
I'm going out. Okay, here's my
How are we ranking this?
This is how I think we're gonna rank this. Okay, we're going off of the food itself.
Okay,
and the amount.
That's a lot.
Yeah, because this is balling out.
Oh, definitely.
This is your last meal for sure.
Think about what this costs nowadays. Not like when they had deals at KFC.
Yeah,
because I believe it was. What'd you say? It was KFC original recipe.
Original recipe. Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, it was probably like.
It was a bucket.
What is it? A bucket was probably like $10.
Yeah.
Now that's close to 20. Gotta be.
Yeah. And I'm not. They didn't say what year he was. What year this was?
I think it was late.
But wasn't it 90s?
I think it was in the 90s. I
okay.
don't remember.
Yeah. So back then, what a bucket of original recipe was probably what $8.
Yeah, $8 to $10.
Yeah.
Sheesh. No, he definitely. It's a good meal.
He
I don't
balled
know
out.
if I could finish it, but it's definitely a good meal.
And I wonder if he did finish it.
See, you know what I would do, though, is if I'm doing this, like the strawberries, whatever, get them from any store.
Yeah.
The chicken, I don't know where I would want the chicken. I might actually, where would I get the chicken from? You know what? I'm thinking Church's chicken.
Okay. I remember Church's.
And then McDonald's French fries.
Oh, for sure.
Where would you get the shrimp from?
Yeah, it's fried shrimp, too.
Fried shrimp?
Yeah.
Oof.
Are you going Long John Silver's?
Yeah, or Red Lobster.
Or Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
That's good shrimp.
Yeah.
And then where you said the strawberries anywhere?
The strawberries from anywhere.
Okay, yeah. So
yeah, that's a hell of a meal. So yeah, A tier.
Serious meal. See, yeah. So right up to the top. You're a murderer, but you got good taste. Like these are, it's unbelievable. And the funny thing is too, they probably ask you. Well, I wonder if they do ask you where you want it from, or do they just get like this?
I bet
is it like the jails like
if
people who cook it?
If you don't specify,
yeah,
you get it from wherever they please.
Mm-hmm. They like all went to Jack in the Box and
give me 30 Jack in the Box tacos and an Oreo milkshake. I don't even know if they have Oreo milkshakes.
I can think of some. Yeah, I know, right? They just make one. Like, do we even have? Like, no, just make it.
Throw in some French fries. I don't know.
They just throw you a bag of Oreos and some milk.
I shook them up. Here you go.
Put
Oreo
it in a carton
shake.
of milk. But that's John Wayne Gacy to the top. Right. Next after him, we have Ricky Ray Rector.
Oh my gosh, these names.
Triple
it's
R,
funny.
baby.
It's funny hearing these names after we talked about all this.
Yeah.
And now we're actually ranking these, and I hear the names. I'm like, holy crap! Yeah, Ricky Ray Rector. We talked about that guy for a little bit.
And also, prior to being convicted, Gacy managed 3 KFC restaurants.
No freaking way.
Yes.
Of course, that's why he wanted it.
So he's like, I need that original recipe, baby.
Wow.
I know that recipe. I can make it right now if you wanted me to. But I'm convicted. I'm about to go get that lethal injection, baby. But I need that original recipe. I managed 3 of those restaurants.
I can make it out of kids right now.
Yeah.
They got that white meat. Give me the young one.
Where they're nice and nimble.
Make sure he climbs a tree very well.
Oh God.
Those ones got the good legs.
I got the good lats. But Ricky Ray Rector was put to death in Arkansas by lethal injection at the age of 42. He was sentenced to death for 2 counts of murder. Now, for his last meal,
crazy because they consider him a serial killer, but he's only killed 2 people.
Yeah, I think serial is more than 2.
Really?
Yeah. So that's
I just figured it was just a double homicide.
Because I think it's either more than 2 or more than 5.
I would think it would be more than 5.
I think it's more than 5. Is when you're actually like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Like you can't stop. But for his last meal, Rector mentally incapacitated during his time in death row. His defense team requested steak, fried chicken, cherry Kool-Aid, and pecan pie.
Oh yeah.
That's what we were talking about.
That's a solid meal.
I think so.
But it's also got good taste because, and a steak, decent fried chicken. What do you say? Pecan pie?
Pecan pie and Kool-Aid.
Not a huge fan of pecans, but okay. And then
the funny thing is, he left the pecan pie behind.
Oh, of course, because he probably meant like apple pie or something.
Well, here's what he told the guard. He's saving it for later.
No, you're not. Sorry, bro. You ain't coming back, big bro.
Looking at Gacy's meal and looking at this, I say solid.
I'm thinking it's a solid meal. It really is.
Yeah.
Like, it's not as crazy and outdone.
Yeah, it's not over the top.
But...
And he got a dessert with a drink.
That's a decent meal, bro. Like,
yeah.
I could have that any day of the week. I don't know about the pie, but that's a good meal.
Yeah, because pecan pies, man.
What's he got there? A breast or a thigh?
That looks like a leg and a breast.
Leg and a breast and a, probably like a after-cooked 8-ounce steak, maybe.
Here we go. There's a bigger picture for you.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a breast, a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at least an 8-ounce steak.
Yeah.
That's a decent meal.
I think thick.
You could get something like that at Outback, man. That's some good stuff.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, these pictures are interpretations of the photographer. So it might not have looked like that, but that's what we're going off of, and it looked good.
Listen. It looks good.
And what was that, cherry Kool-Aid? Yeah, cherry Kool-Aid ain't bad. Cherry Kool-Aid's solid. If you're going like for the steak and the chicken, if you're going cherry Kool-Aid, bro, I can think of some better options.
Yeah.
But it's solid though.
Yeah.
With those options. He didn't even eat the pecan pie. But I say solid meal.
Definitely a solid meal.
Solid meal. Now, Rex. Next we have
Rex.
Rex.
Rex Ryan.
Is that the? Oh, this is one I actually forgot to take a photo of. So this one though is Ronnie Lee Gardner. This next one. Now,
I don't remember this one.
This one's interesting. Ronnie Lee Gardner was put to death in Utah by firing squad.
Oh,
at the age of 49.
Oh, damn, they're all young.
Fairly, yeah. He was sentenced to death for burglary, robbery, and 2 counts of murder. So just an all-around, just kind of crazy guy, you know what I mean? But when I heard burglary and robbery, I was like, was it a gunpoint? Because that doesn't sound that bad to me.
So
I've known people who got like 5 years for robbery.
Burglary, you're breaking in, you're stealing something.
Yeah.
Or not even breaking in. I think you're just stealing something.
Yeah.
Robbery is when you take it from someone.
Right.
And I think they know. I think that's the definition, is something along the lines of they know you're taking it from you. So maybe at gunpoint.
Well, yeah, what you're talking about is theft versus stealing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's definitely them know. And then 2 counts of murder because they saw my face. Now I have to kill you both?
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, did he also kill those 2 people? But it just says 2 counts, so I'm guessing he probably killed them.
Probably did.
Yeah.
It was probably all in one big swoop.
Yeah, like all these charges for these 2 people. Yeah. So for his last meal, Gardner requested a steak, a lobster tail, apple pie, vanilla ice cream, and to eat it all while watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh, that's this guy.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's that little disc you see right next to him right there.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's the Lord of the Rings.
I was thinking it was like greens or something. I couldn't tell.
It's the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Now, here's what we were talking about. We were talking about, did they actually let him watch the entire trilogy while he was eating this?
Ooh, you know what would be crazy? Is if they left him on a cliffhanger. Did Frodo on his way out? They yank him out.
The cord.
I'll never know if Frodo threw the ring in the fire,
or like they pull him out, like wheel him out when he's on like that thing like Hannibal Lecter was on. They wheel him out, but the TV is still on. Yeah. So he's still here to play. He's like, no, I gotta finish. I gotta finish the story. He's like Cody Rhodes. I have to finish the story.
Did Gandalf let him pass?
Yeah.
What happened?
I wonder, like,
did the trees burn down?
Yeah, and this is what we were talking about, where it's like, do they have different rules in different states?
I think they do,
because
everybody's got a different rule.
I'm pretty sure some penitentiaries are not going to let you watch the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy before they.
What did we say that was? That was
Utah.
A couple hours worth.
Yeah, that's like, dude, one Lord of the Rings movie is almost 3 hours.
550 all told. The theatrical version of the trilogy is 557 minutes. Yeah, and that would be 9.2833333333 hours.
I was close. Okay.
So 9.5 hours. That's somebody's shift.
Yeah.
That dude gets there and he's like, "Hey, we're killing." What's the guy's name?
Oh, Ronnie Lee Gardner.
Hey, Gardner's going today. We're sending to the electric chair. You've got last meal duty. By the way, I know you just clocked in, but I need you to go press play on the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah, dude.
And he's like, "Wait, what?"
Need you to go play.
He's like, "Hey, all you need to do today is going to be an easy day for you. Just press play, make sure he's got his food, he's comfortable,
bro,
and just let him sit there in the cell
while he's
eating and
lobster tail, apple pie, vanilla ice cream,
watching 9.28 hours worth of
steak.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
That's an easy shift. He's like, "Well, hey, my shift's over, bud. I'll see you tomorrow."
That's obviously not the only person you're watching. You gotta periodically check on this idiot.
Hey, can I take my lunch with him and watch that movie with him? Yeah, sure.
I tell you what, man. Yeah, I know, right? I tell you what, that is one easy prisoner though, because he's gonna watch it all and he's just eating and chilling.
Oh yeah, he's just hanging out.
He knows he's gonna die.
Oh yeah,
and of all things, firing squad.
That's nuts.
That is insane to me.
Or you know what he's probably doing? He's like, "Hey, go sit next to his cell, out of arm's distance, and clean your gun next to his cell."
Oh God. Like to me, lethal injection is obviously a lot of these were just absolutely like awful people, like the worst of the worst. But I feel like lethal injection is the best if you're gonna go.
You don't feel anything.
Yeah, because dude, like firing squad,
you're feeling it all.
Because you're hearing it. Mm-hmm. You're hearing people like cock their guns, and you got the guy going ready. Like, dude,
I'm pissing my pants. Squad. I'm pissing myself
because you're blindfolded. Yep. I think they blindfold you.
I think so.
But still, you know you're about to get gunned down.
It's insane.
You're gonna feel some of that, unless someone shoots you in the head immediately. You're feeling some of that.
That's like that. I think when we talked about this, I said the same thing. It's that I think the first episode of Narcos.
Mm-hmm.
They got all these guys lined up and just firing squad everybody into the ditch.
God,
and I'm like, holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta, like someone like a couple of them. Depending, I don't know how many people are on that line, but a couple of them, were like aiming for the ass. And
they're messed up.
Yeah, like they're gonna make you feel some of those before
they're
you
like,
die.
"Oh, by the way, kneecap."
Yeah, like ugh.
Oh, ankle.
Ugh. That's awful. But
earlobe. How good of a shot am I?
Dude, he had 2 desserts. He had apple pie and vanilla ice cream, plus the steak, lobster tail. That's solid to me.
That's a solid meal. That is. That you know what? And I'm looking at the top one. I feel like that top one needs to go somewhere else. I feel like he needs to go to the bottom just to eat that amount of shit.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know if we know what they didn't eat.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause some of these historically they did not eat this thing.
Yes.
Because of this reason. We don't know if Gacy ate all of that. Now Gacy was a big fella. And I don't know if he was able to,
nuts.
but I don't know if he was able to manage all of that.
Oh, hell no.
Dude, the pound of strawberries is a meal alone.
Exactly.
So
No way.
I don't think he ate all of it.
Even competition eaters, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
they
of,
wouldn't.
like Joey Chestnut going, can he finish that whole thing?
Yeah.
Probably, but
Is that the guy from Man vs. Food?
no.
Okay.
That's Adam.
It's Adam something, isn't it? Yeah.
Joey Chestnut's the hot dog eating champion.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The Nathan's champion.
Sorry, Joey.
Yeah. No offense to Joey at all. Love to have you on here. Yeah. Anyways.
Shout out Joey Chestnut.
Hell yeah. Or what was the reference they said on Step Brothers? He said, "Goblin that dick like Kobayashi." Oh man. Anyways, next meal.
Next meal, we got Teresa Lewis. I don't know if that's how you say her name. It's Teresa, but I said Teresa.
I thought she had a freaking seizure there.
Yeah.
Lewis.
What happened? Sorry, where am I? But Teresa was put to death in Virginia by lethal injection at the age of 41.
Man,
Yeah,
it
ripe
seems
old
like
age of
it's
41.
younger and younger every time.
Almost, yeah. She was sentenced to death for murder, conspiracy, and robbery. For her last meal, Lewis requested fried chicken, peas with butter, apple pie, and a Dr. Pepper from Waco, Texas.
Waco, Texas.
I only say that because Dr. Pepper, that's where Dr. Pepper originated.
Yeah, I know.
But
I have a story about Waco when we're done. By the way.
cool. But yeah, requested fried chicken, peas with butter, like she specified.
Yeah.
And apple pie and a Dr. Pepper. So just and the funny thing is the apple pie they have on here is the one you get from McDonald's.
Yeah. maybe that's how they were feeling one day. They were like, "Why don't we
here's your apple pie.
Why don't we go get her an apple pie from McDonald's and then get the chicken legs from KFC and eat the skin off of them,
right?
And then give them to her."
And from the picture, it looks pretty good. I think the apple pie is from McDonald's is a joke.
Hey, you know what?
But it's possible.
Those are very good.
They're not bad.
They're not.
They're not bad, but they're definitely fast food.
It's not a piece of pie though.
No, like you warm one up though, it hits the spot.
Yes,
it hits the spot. It ain't gourmet.
No,
but that's not where they were going for.
No,
but
you know what kills me about this one?
What?
The peas. I think peas are one of the most disgusting things you can ever have.
As your last meal, I think this goes in this for your last meal.
Yeah,
because
C-tier.
Because Teresa, you let me down, girl. You let me down.
And it's not even like I'm not a Dr. Pepper fan, but it's not even that.
It's not even that. It's just
she's going electric chair?
Not the electric chair.
It's the peas. The chicken, the apple pie, the soda. Cool. Peas?
I think my thing is
I can't do that.
I get that. Maybe she just really like peas, but I think
that she literally needs to go to the electric chair. Anybody that likes peas, you deserve to be in the electric chair.
Listen, we have someone here that like absolutely are going to electric chair immediately.
Definitely.
I don't think Teresa deserves it.
I can see at least one.
Oh yeah, there's definitely two, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
But I think I just wish there was more. That's what lets me down about it. Because if you're gonna have chicken, the apple pie, the peas, the Dr. Pepper. At least one more side.
What do you in that situation right there? That's your meal. What are you adding on the side?
Stuffing.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's something. I feel like stuffing is people only expect to have it one time a year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you can have that multiple times a year.
And look, I'm going cheap. Stovetop stuffing,
dude.
baby.
There's nothing wrong with stovetop stuffing. It's fucking amazing.
I'm going right out of the box.
Oof.
Put that bad boy, prepare it how you're supposed to prepare it, and put it on my plate.
And you know what? Maybe leave it a little longer on there. Get it a little crispy on top.
Yeah, give me that stovetop stuffing.
Jesus.
Stuffing with my peas and my chicken. So, because with that on the side, excuse me, and you got your Dr. Pepper and you got your apple pie, you're going right to solid meal.
Oh, yeah.
But the fact that she only has one side.
No, she let us down.
Yeah. So,
and then,
sorry, Teresa.
And the peas. You're disgusting. You can literally kill yourself.
Well, she won't have to.
Ah!
Hey, that's a niece. Hey.
No! Yes!
I'm going to edit that out. Hold on. I will not be.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
they're going to hear what I want them to hear.
And you're going to hear that, too.
Yeah, you're going to hear that, too. I might not even edit that. But next we have we talked about this one, too.
Oh, dude.
Oh, and this is not even the next one. Actually, this is the next one. The next one after this is the one we talked about. This one here is a meal from Ted Bundy.
This is a meal of champions. This one I honestly can go put in the top.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and go. And it says, I know you're a murderer, but you got good taste. But I say, I know you're Ted Bundy, but you got good taste.
Dude.
Now, Ted Bundy was one of the most notorious serial killers in American history. He was put to death in Florida by electric chair at the age of 43.
Wait, he got shocked to death?
Electric chair, yeah.
Put him in the bottom then.
Yeah, he did. They green miled him.
Put him in the electric chair.
Oh, this is purely for his meal, not the way he died. He was sentenced to death for rape, necrophilia. God, that's so bad.
That's so bad. Give me a couple seconds to think about that.
Yeah, jeez, that is just awful. Prison escape, and get this, more than 35 counts of murder because
he's definitely
they talked about how Bundy most likely killed more people, but they only know about the 35.
Who was the guy that had people kill for him?
Oh, Manson.
Manson.
Yeah. But yeah, this
35.
35.
He's definitely a serial killer.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, what was his thing?
Now, his thing was, and we talked about this a little bit, he declined a special meal. So he was given the traditional last meal.
Uh-huh.
And in this case, I guess, I don't know if it's just in Florida, but the traditional last meal, at least in Florida, is steak cooked medium rare.
Oh, my gosh.
Eggs over easy, hash browns, toast with butter and jelly, milk and juice.
Dude, it looks amazing.
That looks really good. Here's
that is a
close-up.
great meal. Oh, give me that.
Yeah.
Oh, and their hash browns like McDonald's hash browns.
Mm-hmm. And again, this is just a representation.
Oh, my gosh. Look how big that steak is.
That steak's massive.
I didn't realize that went down below the eggs. Like,
yeah,
that is huge.
Yeah.
That is on a serving tray. That's how big that damn thing is. That's half the tray.
And again, the pictures we're using are just representations, but these are good. Like it's a steak cooked medium rare. You got some good toast over there. You got those over easy eggs. You got those hash browns.
As long as those eggs are runny when you cut into them, and with that steak and the hash. Oh my gosh,
that's pretty dope for a traditional last meal.
That's a great meal.
So yeah, I'm wondering if that's probably an episode we got to do. It's like sometime to see like the history of last meals and like where they come from and stuff like that.
Oh, we could do. Well, I'll just say it on here. We'll rank we'll have to make one of these. Find out how to make the pictures.
Oh, like
and rank every state's.
Yeah.
Last meal.
For like the traditional last meals. I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, but yeah, Ted Bundy goes right to the top.
You guys heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first. So hopefully your state doesn't suck. Which we also talked about before.
Yeah, no, your state sucks.
With stereotypes. But, yeah, that's a solid meal. Well, better than solid.
This next one.
Now, here we got Timothy McVeigh.
Who, every time I hear his name, I think of Timothy Oliphant.
I think of the Rams coach, Sean McVay.
Sean McVay. That little bastard.
Now, Timothy McVeigh was an American terrorist behind the Oklahoma City bombing.
Yeah.
And he was put to death in my good old home state of Indiana.
Yes, sir.
By lethal injection at the age of 33.
Lethal injection of meth.
And
corn.
He was only a year older than us.
How old?
33.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Damn. He was sentenced to death for 168 counts of murder.
I mean, he bombed.
Yeah.
Was it one building?
Oklahoma City bombing. So probably I don't know. I don't know that much about the bombing.
I can't remember if it was bombing or bombings.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember about that one, but it says bombing.
168.
Yeah. So for his last meal, this psychopath requested 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Send him to the electric chair. What the
and
hell?
I actually like mint chocolate chip ice cream, but still, electric chair immediately.
Oh no,
Lethal
definitely
injection
immediately.
No, you're getting the electric chair. But like I
Why,
said,
why a bowl of ice cream?
and two like in I want to make this clear. 2 pints is not a couple scoops. 2 pints is huge. Do you know how big a pint is for ice cream? It's like this tall.
That's the like regular when you say get a tub of ice cream, it's like one of those, right?
Yeah, like a big pint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tall thing. So like it's not like one of those little ones like this. You know, those little like mini ones that you get
the what's the
I can't remember what you call those.
Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah. And it's definitely not a gallon.
Oh
But
no.
a pint is like if you finish a pint of ice cream, you're done for the day. And this guy got 2 pints of it. 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream. And I like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't like it that much.
Tim hates it. He absolutely hates it.
Golly, that's
I wonder how much of it he actually finished. I bet you it's out there somewhere.
I'll be like how much he ate. Mm-hmm. I guess only the guards know.
Yeah.
But
They probably finished it.
yeah, use the same spoon.
They're like, you guys down for some ice cream now?
What if he got like 2 bites? And they were like, all right, get his ass out of here.
Yeah, we're going to eat the rest.
Yeah,
Get
this
the fuck outta
is for us. This is our snack. This is our meal
Oh,
for doing a good job.
What's that? You didn't want? You
Oh.
didn't want it all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Warden,
yeah.
he says he doesn't want it all.
You hear that?
What? No, I want it all.
No, no. You said I heard it here first. I got witnesses.
Not
I got
my
witnesses.
man.
Why is it getting wheeled away? What are you talking about?
Give me the man.
But
I'll literally bomb you. He's like, damn, too soon.
yeah, too soon.
And in,
Yeah,
in,
for
in
our-
his mind, he's thinking,
Right. With but next we have the very generically named Steven Anderson.
I don't remember this one.
I'll jog your memory. So Steven Anderson was put to death in California,
Yeah.
IA. He was sentenced by a lethal injection at the age of 49. He was sentenced to death for burglary, assault, 7 counts of murder, and escaping from prison.
Damn.
Yeah.
Burglary, assault,
7 counts of murder and escaping from prison.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he lived quite the life. Now this guy, for his last meal, I want you to remember that there is no protein on this dish whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what's. Yeah, I'll tell you in a sec.
For his last meal, Anderson requested 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, a pint of cottage cheese,
Ew.
a hominy corn mixture.
Oh, hominy. Yeah. It's like a white bean.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it up there.
Yeah.
Peach pie, chocolate chip ice cream, and radishes.
Okay.
I am torn between this your last meal and an electric chair.
Same. Same. The fact that there's no protein on here makes me want to put it in an electric chair.
Yeah.
Especially eating hominy. You ever had hominy?
I have, and god damn it, you know what? I'm gonna put it right in the bottom.
I think you should. Yeah.
Like once you said hominy, I was like, yeah, I remember how that tastes. Going to the bottom.
It's not good, and I ate it on mistake.
Yeah. Ugh. That's even worse.
Yeah. It's not good.
Oh god. And the radishes.
Yeah, that.
Why, dude? If you stopped at grilled cheese and the ice cream and the apple pie, I probably would have bumped you up and maybe,
Bro,
solid meal.
this is
But
your last meal, okay, I guess.
the more
for
you-
a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
It could
yeah.
have been the most simple of simple things.
Yeah.
But he's wanting hominy and
Radishes.
and corn,
Yeah.
2 pieces of toast, and what is that, pie?
Yeah, apple pie and chocolate chip cake.
It's
Chocolate chip ice cream.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Ew.
The grilled cheese, apple pie, chocolate chip ice cream, good to go. I would say solid.
Oh, yeah.
But I
Is it a grilled cheese? Is that what it is?
Yeah, 2 grilled cheese.
Oh.
And what I would do, oh yeah, it's not toast, sorry. It was grilled cheese.
I'm just looking from here. I'm looking from a distance, guys.
It's
My
all
bad.
good. Yeah, and I didn't correct you when you just said it, so it's cool. But the same thing I grilled Teresa for not having more is the same reason I don't like this one, because he added more. Like
True.
the more he added, the worse it got. The more Teresa added, I would have bumped her up some more. But this guy,
Yeah. No.
good lord, Steven Anderson, as basic as your name is, your meal is worse than basic. It's subpar.
You know what? Take that left plate out of there,
Take the left plate out.
and it's
solid.
It's at least a solid.
Yeah,
meal.
2 grilled cheese, dude, for sure. Go for it.
That irritates me. Not as much as this one that I see at the end irritates me. Mm-hmm. But that's
Yeah, that's abysmal.
ew.
That's absolutely abysmal.
There's a reason why. How did he die?
Oh, him? Lethal injection.
There's a reason why he got put to death by lethal injection.
Yeah, at the age of 49.
I would have given him firing squad after that. I'd be like, nope.
Can we
We're
change the?
We're sending
execution?
you. We're sending you to another state. We're sending you to Utah to get a
Yeah, we're
shot.
sending you. Next, we talked about this one a little bit too. Alan Lee Tiny Davis.
This
Now,
maybe because I can't see it from here, but this looks like it might be good.
I'm going to show you the picture. It's pretty epic. So this guy was put to death in Florida
Florida man.
by electric chair at the age of 54.
Oh, put him in electric chair.
They cooked him.
Cooked him.
He was sentenced to death for robbery and 3 counts of murder.
Okay.
For his last meal, Davis requested lobster tail, fried potatoes, half a pound of fried shrimp, 6 ounces of fried clams, half a loaf of garlic bread, half a loaf, and 32 ounces of A&W root beer.
Damn. Think about half a loaf for a second here. Half a loaf. You got an HEB.
Yeah, I've seen
You've
a half
seen
a
how
loaf.
much a loaf of bread is.
Yeah,
Like their French bread loaves.
it's very big.
Cut it in half. I mean, God, what that long? Like over a foot?
Yeah,
Jeez. Okay,
dude,
but
half a pound of fried shrimp.
isn't that what Homeboy asked for in the beginning?
Gacy?
Or, yeah. What did he ask for? How much? How
He
many pounds?
said fried shrimp. I don't know how much it was.
Oh, I thought it said.
But, here's the
so much
picture.
pounds.
Yeah, close up.
Look at that! Oh my God,
Dude, 32 ounces of A&W root
Why
beer.
does that look like? Oh no, those are potatoes. It looks like steak. If
Oh,
that was
yeah.
steak, that'd be above. I know you're a murderer, but you got good taste.
Yep. And all the clams,
Wow.
and all the clams he ordered too.
See, I don't know how clam tastes.
Clams are all right. They got to be fresh. Like for me, because I think for me, like clams are meh.
Are they chewy?
If they're good, they're not supposed to be.
I don't remember. I think.
You crack one open, you basically just like swallowed whole.
Ew. Ugh. No. What the fuck? What's that?
Actually, clams. You know what? I think they do have like a slightly chewy texture. Maybe
would-
I'm thinking about oysters. I can't remember if I'm thinking about clams or oysters.
I
I had
don't
both.
know.
I can't remember them. They were fine.
That right there, though, that is an A tier.
Yeah, and he had 6 ounces of fried clams, so he wasn't messing around with the clams either.
Jeez.
With 32 ounces of A&W root beer blows my mind.
I wonder if these guys like don't eat the whole time they're in jail, and then they're like, "Hey, I know I'm gonna get
Well, they're not eating like
put to
that.
death, and now I can eat like crazy."
Yeah, they probably weren't eating that good. I think that goes right to the top,
Dude.
honestly.
Wow,
That's some good stuff.
that's a good meal.
Because it fits the criteria. The meal is good, and you went all out.
Oh yeah,
Like he said, okay, this is my last meal for sure.
You look at our A tier stuff. Everything's got protein.
Yeah.
It's got variety. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just an all around wholesome meal.
It's like it's if you go out, not only will you be satisfied, you might even be a little happy.
Yeah.
That's a good last meal for me. Even the solid meal ones are good because they're not like crazy extravagant or ridiculous, but they're good. Like they're solid meals.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm totally fine with that. You know, good for you, Alan Lee Davis, nickname Tiny.
He ain't gonna hear this.
He ain't gonna hear it though. Yeah. This next one is a little
He gone.
a little strange. It's 2 people. This is the one where it had 2 people. This is the one where Osako and Vanzetti.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember this one.
Yep, these were the brothers.
The brothers.
They were put to death in Massachusetts by electric chair at the ages of 36 and 39, respectively. They were sentenced to death on 2 counts of murder. For their last meals, Sacco and Vanzetti requested soup, tea, meat, and toast.
Meat. What kind of meat?
It just is meat.
Meat. So like mystery meat.
Yeah. And now here's the thing about this case. It's in 1977, the governor of Massachusetts issued a statement saying that they had been unfairly tried and convicted. This case has been open ever since.
No shit.
Yep. Now this meat looks like some type of maybe beef
Was it
or
like a
ribs.
beef stew kind of?
Yeah, just like the meat itself. Let me show you the picture.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like some sort of beef.
Yeah. I don't think it's awful, which is why it's not going in the bottom, but I will put it in this for your last meal.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, even though it has the protein, you got the protein. But the soap and the soap, soup and the toast.
I knew there was something wrong with that.
Even the tea is fine, but the toast and the soup is just, I knew there's something wrong with that.
Well, I wonder what kind of soup it was, though.
Yeah, it just says soup.
I wonder if that's like vegetable soup or...
Yeah.
I don't know.
The picture on here looks like some type of vegetable soup.
It does.
But obviously they're just representations, not exactly what they might have had.
I think I would probably throw that meat in the soup.
Probably so.
And then dip my toast in it.
Probably so. You know what? Yeah, like you said, it's kind of like a dipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, it's a decent meal. It's not bad.
Yeah. I think what's killing it for me is the soup.
I think so too. And the tea. I'm not a tea guy.
I like tea. For your last meal though.
Yeah, he didn't really go, or they didn't really go all out.
Yeah. Also, what we also have to remember. This is what I'm thinking about now. I think we also have to remember that these guys are in prison.
True.
So they weren't having any good tea. They weren't having any good soup.
Sacco and Vanzetti.
Yeah.
I think they were like, give me a chicken parmesan.
Right. They're probably the most American people we've ever.
I don't know. I just thinking of those last names. I'm like, give me some veal scallopini. I don't even know what that is.
They just turn into Mario and Luigi like immediately.
Hey, Don Vito wanted veal scallopini all the time, so we're gonna use that one.
Well, that's East Coast Italian, so that's different.
I order my veal scallopini.
Yeah, that's like it's the give me but it's more aggressive.
Hey, give me a veal scallopini.
This was in 1977, so maybe they were kind of more give me It says so offensive to Italians.
We'll have to ask Mike how he pronounces it.
Right? Yeah, he's East Coast Italian.
Yeah,
he says yeast today.
Yeast today. And Mario. I'm like, Mario? He goes, yeah, Mario. I'm like, Mario. He goes, Mario. Mario.
An absolute abomination.
Yeah, this person just fucking.
No, but here's the thing. This is why it's an abomination, and I'm going to describe. Okay, I'm going to describe what we see. What we see as the representation of this picture is nothing. It's a bare plate. It's an empty cup, plastic utensils, and an empty plastic plate tray. That's what we see.
Yeah.
Now, this is for Angel Neves Diaz.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah. So, Angel was put to death in Florida by lethal injection at the age of 55. He was sentenced to death for murder, kidnapping, and armed robbery. Diaz declined a last meal, so he was served the regular prison meal. He also declined to eat it.
What does it say what the regular meal was?
It just says a regular prison meal.
I wonder what it was.
It says which he also declined to eat.
Interesting. We might have to do some more digging and see what it actually was.
So not only did he not say what meal he wanted, they tried to give him one. He didn't eat it.
He was probably one of those real prideful. Oh, you just gotta kill me anyways. I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah, I wonder if it was like aggressive, like he tipped the table over. Well, it's probably bolted to the ground, but he probably flipped it. He probably flipped the bowl and like threw it in the guard's face or some shit.
It's like, I don't want this shit. You're gonna kill me anyways. Okay, well,
yeah,
whatever.
That's
on
interesting. You. Yeah, so like, and the funny thing is too, like I've never heard of declining a meal, but being given one anyway. That's interesting.
Yeah. No, I bet you they probably, if something anyways, they probably gave him like, no, this is just me thinking like school lunches, which aren't too far apart from prison meals.
Yeah, honestly.
I've got some stories about that.
I'm sure.
Where my wife works, it's pretty funny. But I mean, it's. I could probably think of this probably like a ham and turkey or a ham and cheese sandwich. Or I mean, they gave that dude up there a steak, so maybe I
mean,
know,
if
a
it's
steak and potato.
Bundy's traditional meal, then it was freaking really good. Like if we go back to wait, let me find Bundy's again.
Shoot, even the one at the Ricky Ray Rector, even his meal wasn't bad.
Yeah. Okay, so and this was in Florida. So in Florida, you were given a traditional last meal, which is steak cooked medium rare, eggs over easy, hash browns, toast with butter, jelly, milk, and juice. So that was Florida,
and where was
and this
guy?
was also in Florida.
So if he declined that,
so he possibly
you need to go to the electric chair.
Yeah, so he possibly got exactly what Bundy got, and he didn't need it.
Douchebag.
So yeah, electric chair.
That's what you get
immediately.
Can we do the small plate one first? Because I don't want to end on a bad note. It's gonna irritate the hell out of me. Please.
All right, yeah, let's find it. I got it back here.
Please.
It is
because this person definitely deserves to go to the electric chair. I don't care what anybody
this is awful.
says.
Okay, so Victor Figueroa, he was put to death in Iowa. In Iowa by hanging.
Oh God!
At the age of get his age, 28.
Damn, he's younger than us.
Yep. He was sentenced to death for kidnapping and murder. Kidnapping. I'm sorry, I said that
kidnapping
wrong. Kidnapping
and murder.
For his last meal, Figueroa, I think maybe, requested a single olive with the pit in. Yeah.
I think this guy grew up not having any friends.
Well, he kidnapped and murdered somebody.
I mean, he couldn't have had friends eating crap like that.
This is...
You definitely have issues.
Oh my God. It's one thing. Okay, let's look at what we have down here. You got 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream. You got why?
2 grilled cheese,
the pie, the chocolate chip ice cream, and then you got the
abomination plate.
Yeah, over there. Yeah. Then you got someone who just declined a meal.
Yeah.
This man had an olive with the pit in, a 28-year-old, and that was his last meal before he got hung.
I wonder if these last two got to where they were about to die, and they were like, "Damn, I'm hungry."
Yeah. Good Lord. Right, yeah, like right before he dropped.
Oh man, I sure am hungry. I could use a cookie.
He's like, throw me the cookie. Come here.
Right, someone just throws a cookie in his mouth.
Thank you.
Hey, Warren, get the cookie. They got the extra cookie in the back.
Not
a single
on my
cookie.
Watch. The warden's just eating the cookie.
Yeah, he's eating in front of him. That would be some fucked. I love how the people who are keeping these prisoners just the worst people ever in our heads. Like they're just the worst guards.
Horrible people. And they're just doing their job. Jeez.
But yeah, a single olive with the pit in. That's all I can say.
You're a waste of
space.
space.
That's all I can say.
That.
Yeah. Good God. So, last but totally not least, we got Ronnie Therigill. He was put to death in Texas.
Oh.
Lone Star State.
Lone
Star State. Good old Texas, where we reside, by lethal injection at the age of 40.
Okay.
He was sentenced to death for murder.
Okay.
That was it. So, it must have been like...
Just for murder.
Just for murder. Maybe it was like a grisly scene. They were like, this guy can't be let out.
Like doing jumping jacks with somebody's intestines scene? Like
yeah.
that?
But it most likely would have said dismemberment.
Oh, yeah,
So,
probably.
I don't know. Maybe it was just I don't know. Maybe it was just that bad. But he got sentenced to death for it. Or maybe he had like a horrible, like maybe the prosecution was like really was trying to like paint the scene. And then the jury was like, yeah, this guy's got to get the death penalty. But maybe that's what it was. For his last meal, Therigill requested baked chicken, mashed potatoes with country gravy, vegetables, sweet peas, bread, tea, water, and punch. However, Texas abolished last meal choice in 2011, so Therigill was just given the same meal as everyone else in his unit.
Which was
what? Wait.
Was that what he got, or did he not get?
I think that's what he got. Well, it said he requested it, but it says they abolished the last meal choice. So we don't know what they gave him. This is what he requested, though. So he got everything. He got the same thing as everyone else. We don't know what it was, but
you want a last meal? Oh, they just passed this law about 2 hours
just 2 hours
ago.
ago.
You ain't getting shit.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Wow.
We had everything ready and cooked, but you ain't getting it.
Could you imagine being that person?
That'd be
being
I know. Getting
like Gacy or somebody, but like, oh man, I'm gonna eat so good, and then hey,
yeah,
quit cooking his meal. Like,
yeah. They just passed they can't give them choice. They get the same thing as
all
everybody
you
else.
hear in the background is
Yeah. What happened?
They passed a law. Really? Yeah, they said he can't have anything anymore. What are we gonna do with this food? Eat it for yourselves. Everybody's like, yeah, woo!
Yeah, right. Class.
In the kitchen.
The entire cellmates, like everybody on D Block is like,
we're gonna eat good, fellas.
and then third goes like, do you hear the faint fuck? That would be awful. But that's what he requested. So
it's a.
If you're looking at it, go ahead and take a look. It's not bad. If you obviously didn't get to eat it, but
it wouldn't be a bad meal.
I say solid. I honestly say solid.
Let me see.
This is what we got in.
Man, it's between both of those to me.
Yeah, kind
It's
of.
between the orange and the yellow for me.
Now, what's throwing you off? Is it just what's there, or the lack of something?
I'm looking at. Is it Teresa?
Teresa, yes.
With
It's
the peas?
Teresa. Yeah, she's got the peas with.
I'm looking at hers.
That was your thing with hers.
Okay, she's got 1, 2, 3 items basically. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 items.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not a bad meal.
I say it's solid.
Man.
But this is the thing. We're judging that meal. That's what he requested. That ain't what he ate.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I just feel like that one and Teresa's are pretty damn close.
They're kind of on par. Let me read it again. Okay, you got the mashed potatoes with the country gravy, vegetables, sweet peas, bread, tea, water, and punch.
And oven-baked chicken.
I think that, especially with the mashed potatoes.
And she got peas.
She got peas, the chicken, and the
chicken.
apple pie that looks like it's from McDonald's with the Dr. Pepper.
That's why I'm like, they're kind of almost on the same
They're
one.
kind of on par. You just don't like vegetables.
That's true. That's true. But I like green beans.
Yeah.
Carrots.
The mashed potatoes, for me, put it in solid.
Yeah, it definitely, because I mean, think about putting mashed potatoes on her plate.
Yeah, because if you put mashed potatoes on her plate,
that would be
that puts it in
meal.
solid.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, if he just had if he just had everything else, and no mashed potatoes, I would be like, yeah, you're on par with Teresa. I just like saying Teresa.
I get it. I see that.
But
maybe you should go with the electric chair. Fucking weirdo.
For the addition of those mashed potatoes, she said, give me some starch. Or no, he said, give me some starch, Ronnie. And, you know, to me, that puts it solid. That's like a good home-cooked meal.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. So
seriously, if she had a smaller amount of peas and had mashed potatoes on there or something like that,
yeah,
it definitely would make it a better meal.
It would have made it better.
Her meal is just, it's awkward.
Yeah, I'm gonna get real nice and close for you. Look at that. Look at Teresa.
Teresa, you suck.
But
one more. Bam.
There we go. But yeah, so we got I Know You're a Murderer, but you got good taste. There's 3 of them in there. I don't want to remember all their names. There's I know one's definitely John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy.
You were gonna say Jeffrey Dahmer, weren't you?
No.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Jeffrey Dahmer.
And I can actually see it. It says Alan Lee Tiny, whatever his last Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got what was that, Ronnie?
That was Ronnie.
That's Ronnie Ray
something.
Richter. Yeah. In Solid Meal. And also the Lord of the Rings guy in Solid Meal. And then we got Ronnie.
Baggins.
Yeah. And then we got Ronnie also there. Now, this, for your last meal, I guess we have Teresa. And then we got the Runzi, the brothers, the bobbity boopity. An electric chair. Go to electric chair, literally, immediately, awful meals. We got, I can't even forget his name, Timothy McVeigh, with the 2 pints of ice cream. Who was the guy with the grilled cheese?
I can't remember.
That was Steven Anderson.
Generic name.
Yes, yeah, generic name, Steven Anderson. We got Angel Diaz with the refusal of his last meal.
Too much pride.
Yeah, and then we got the 28-year-old from hell.
Damien.
Victor Figueroa. Yeah, who ordered a pit or an olive with the pit in.
He ordered an armpit.
Yeah. So, again, we're the authority. You cannot disagree with us. You can't even agree with us.
Just deal with it.
That was the Death Row Last Meal tier list. And we shall see you on the next one. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow, rate, all that good stuff on all major streaming, or not streaming, but all major podcast streaming platforms.
Just listen to us.
Just listen to us.
Damn it.
Podcast?
Podcast.